I am really pleased to be here today to announce an Alzheimer's research initiative. Obviously, we're so blessed to have the Pat Summitt Clinic at the UT Medical Center, inspired by Coach Summitt's vision and their team of specialists led by Dr. Fernandez works daily to provide the most advanced treatment for approximately 3,500 patients here in East Tennessee, and that number unfortunately continues to grow. While the Tennessee family has especially been affected by the disease, Alzheimer's is a growing epidemic. There are currently 5 million plus cases of Alzheimer's in our nation. That number is expected to triple to 16 million in the next 30 years. Research must be expanded, and hope, honestly, lies in the research. How can you help? Purchase an all-in shaker, pom-pom at the participating retailers for $5 all season. Proceeds from each shaker will be donated to the Pat Summitt Clinic, and each shaker will have a punch-out voucher on the handle for one fountain drink at Neyland Stadium, a $4 value. So buy one, or actually buy 2 or 3 for each member of the family. We want to see 100,000 shakers being waved at the Tennessee-Alabama game on October the 20th. Together we can make a difference and show everyone we were all in against Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's obviously has affected many, many families around the country, and particularly around our state. My family was affected as many. We had a 17-year battle with my mother, and I can tell you firsthand that this is something that's very important to a lot of people around the country and around the world. Oftentimes it's not just the patient that's affected, it's the caregivers, and the billions of dollars that will be spent on it that will affect our economy going forward is something that we have to address. But the personal hardship that families go through fighting this dreadful disease is something that we have to be all in about. It's my privilege and honor to introduce our partner in this effort at UT Medical Center, Joe Landsman.
So thank you all for being here today. I want to start by thanking Coach Fulmer, UT Athletics, and the Vol Network for this partnership. I also want to thank Aramark for donating the refreshments for this fundraising effort as well. I want to thank the ball fans, because I know we're going to get all in this, and we're going to have a great fundraising effort throughout the season and throughout the rest of the year to support Alzheimer's research. And I want to introduce Dr. Roberto Fernandez. Dr. Fernandez is this gentleman standing to my left in the white jacket. He is the medical director for the Pat Summitt Clinic, and he actually is leading the research endeavors that we're talking about today. You know, once Coach Summitt announced her diagnosis, it became very personal for all of us. Coach Summitt taught us so much through her career, and one of the things she taught us was to work as a team and never give up when you're facing your toughest opponent. And that includes this disease, which has now become the 6th leading cause of death in our nation. We opened the Pat Summitt Clinic at the University of Tennessee Medical Center with a mission of providing care to the patients that are suffering from the disease, and also to provide support for the caregivers, as Coach Fulmer talked about. They become the line of first defense and the primary caregiver for these patients, and it's difficult on them as well. But it's also got a goal of conducting more research with a focus on early detection, treatment options, and hopefully someday finding a cure. All In Against Alzheimer's hopefully will help us raise money, enhance the research conducted at the Pat Summitt Clinic, and ultimately and hopefully someday reach a desire that Coach Summitt had in finding a cure for this awful, awful disease. So pick up a shaker, support the balls, and support research at the Pat Summitt Clinic. I will now ask Coach Fulmer to join me, and we'll take any questions you all may have. I guess we were crystal clear. Yes.
This is kind of trivial, I know, but I was just checking to make sure I had it correct. It says that the purchase of a shaker, $20-ounce fountain drink to any game. Is that any one game or all games, or how does that work?
I believe that's the Alabama game. It's all games. It's all games. Sorry, it is all games. Thank you. Okay.
Will there be anything else, surrounding the Alabama game, just aside from this, anything else that you guys are planning for that day to kind of, highlight Alzheimer's and people that you might be bringing to the game, for instance?
Well, hopefully we'll be successful in selling the shakers, and we'll have 100,000+ in the stadium recognizing this, and hopefully a win.
We, as you know, we do the walk every year. There's a lot of efforts all over the state and the country that are really important to the battle as well. This would be a partnership to raise funds, particularly for the clinic.
How was this fundraising idea?
We had a lunch. There are some significantly great efforts with some other charities that have been associated with ball games, whether it be football or other sports at different times. And out of that lunch came this idea. And the clinic already being at the UT Medical Center, and our relationship with the UT Medical Center only made sense. So we're all, at different levels of appreciation and love for Pat Summitt, but with all of her wins and all of that she accomplished and all the people that she touched, perhaps in her illness, she made the biggest difference for our world, really, for our country and our world, with this initiative to face Alzheimer's and the challenges that's out there with it.
Is this something that you guys will build upon? Is this going to be kind of a permanent all-in that for seasons to come, and kind of maybe an initiative that takes on just more than the shakers and you add things?
I see that. I see all kinds of possibilities from this, but right now our all-in is focused on the Alabama game that weekend and getting as many people to participate in it as we can. We got a chance to raise significant dollars, but more importantly, around the country, have a chance to raise awareness, and that's just as important.
The release says that's available at various outlets. So is it just East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, West Tennessee as well, all over the state, or what, in terms of where you can find it?
It's all over the state.
Good. Thank you.